Ladies and gentlemen, as a private Christian institution, God has used the generosity of Trinity Baptist College's financial supporters to ensure the institution's success year after year. The education students receive at TBC would not be possible without the contributions of these valuable teammates. Among TBC's team of financial supporters is the college's proud alumni base. In the 2020-2021 academic year, alumni participated in the first annual Eagle Cup Challenge. The Eagle Cup Challenge recognizes gifts from or inspired by TBC alumni. The Eagle Cup is displayed year-round in the college's Welcome Center and is awarded to 2 winning decades each year. First, the decade of alumni that gave or inspired the highest amount in total gifts. And secondly, the decade of alumni recognized as having the highest participation rate. During the 2020-21 academic year, TBC alumni gave or inspired over $60,500 in gifts to Trinity Baptist College. For the 2020-21 academic year, Trinity Baptist College is proud to present the Eagle Cup for the highest amount in total gifts to the 1990s decade. For the 2020-2021 academic year, Trinity Baptist College is proud to present the Eagle Cup for highest participation rate to the 2020s decade. In addition to being recognized as Eagle Cup winners, the winning decades also nominate a faculty or staff member from their era to receive the Trinity Baptist College Commendation Award for exemplary service and impact. On behalf of alumni from the 1990s decade, Trinity Baptist College is proud to present the Trinity Baptist College Commendation Award to Miss Holly Beavernitz for her impact she made in the lives of 1990s graduates. And on behalf of alumni from the 2020s decade, Trinity Baptist College is proud to present the Trinity Baptist College Commendation Award to Dr. James Buckner for impacts he made in the lives of 2020's TBC graduates. Let's give them all a great big round of applause. At this time, we have some very special seniors we would like to recognize. The first will be the ladies' soccer team. They have 2 wonderful seniors. The first is Miss Sierra Warren. Sierra is accompanied by both her parents, Ray and Margaret Warren, her brother, Ramey Jr., and several other family and friends. Sierra's life verse, the grass withers and the flower falls, but the word of God endures forever, Isaiah 40, verse 8. Sierra attended Ed Waters High School. While pursuing her degree in sports management, Sierra has competed as a Lady Eagle in both softball and soccer. In the 2020 soccer season, she received the Coach's Award for her love, care, and encouragement demonstrated to her teammates throughout the season. Among her many memories here at TBC, Sierra notes how special it was to be baptized by Mr. Tommy Carr, the king of comedy. In addition, she wanted to thank all of her professors, including Mr. Judd, Dr. Berger, and Mr. Hevner. After graduation, Sierra has plans to organize and construct a special Olympics training facility here in Jacksonville where those with disabilities would have opportunity to train in a variety of sports, including softball and soccer. Let's give a hand to senior Sierra Warren. Our second Lady Eagle senior is Miss Alexandria Toller. Alexandria is a daughter of Mr. Rodney Toller and Miss Angelica Banks. Tonight, she is accompanied by Riley, Leah, Rylan, and Adeline Bennett. Alexandria's life verse, wisdom. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. Proverbs 3, verse 15. Alexandria attended Etowah High School. While pursuing a degree in criminal justice, Alexandria has competed as a Lady Eagle in both softball and soccer. Her favorite memories surround the relationship she has built with her teammates and close friends here at Trinity. After graduation, Alexandria plans to enter law school as she explores the possibility of a career with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Let's give a hand to senior Alexandria Toller. And now for our men's Eagles soccer team. We have four very special seniors tonight. The first is number 21, Mr. Rajani DeCaster. Rogini is the son of Geraldine Calmero and Roland DeCaster, and his major is business management. His life verse is Isaiah 41, verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Rogini's special memory from TBC are the long rides in the vans with his teammates on soccer trips. After graduation, Rogini plans to start his own sports business and do things that can help people in need. Mr. Rogini DeCaster. Our second senior is number 11, Nasir Guanipa. Nas is the son of Tanya Sprock and Philip Guanipa, and his major is Christian counseling. His life verse is Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. In 2020, Nasir was named to the NCCAA South Region second team All-Region. Nas's favorite memory from TBC is coming back from being down 2-0 against Pensacola Christian College and ending up winning the game and getting into the region championship game. After graduation, Nas plans on pursuing a master's degree in industrial and organizational psychology. Let's give a hand to Nasir Guanipa. Our third senior is number 20, Evan Hasbrook. Evan is a son of Leanne Graham and Kyle Hasbrook, and his major is business management. His life verse is Philippians 4, verse 13. I am able to do all things through him who strengthens me. Evan's special memory at TBC is last year beating PCC in the regional semifinals in PKs and beating St. Leo his freshman year and going to nationals. After graduation, Evan plans to finish up his CLU designation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a hand to Mr. Evan Hasbrook. And our fourth and final senior is number 33, Trey Nieves. Trey is a son of Stephanie and Felix Martinez, and his major is business management. His life verse is Lamentations chapter 3, verses 22 and 23. It is of the Lord's mercy that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. Trey has been recognized in his playing career as the 2020 TBC Eagles Defensive Player of the Year and 2020 South Region Second Team All-Region Player. Trey would like to recognize and thank the coaching staff of the men's soccer team, especially head coach Dan Robertson and assistant coach Don Finn. After graduation, Trey plans on getting into coaching soccer at the collegiate level. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a good round of applause to number 33, Trey Nieves.
Give them a second, and then we'll
do all pictures and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, if everyone would please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. It is senior night and homecoming night here on the west side of Jacksonville. And our visitors for this evening, the very powerful Bruins of Bob Jones University. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean is back on camera as we are getting ready for South Region Soccer between Trinity Baptist College and Bob Jones University. TBC Eagles are wearing the whites. They just kicked off, and they're going from the right to the left across your screen. And the Bob Jones University Bruins in those navy blues, they're going from the left to the right. And we'll tell you a little bit more about the teams and how they've done so far in the recent games in just a moment. Unusual night game here for us at TBC, but athletic director John D. Jones, he helped, and with a big crew of his, put together this special night home game here at Trinity Baptist College. The light towers surrounding the field and the bleachers and all kinds of activities for the fans to do throughout the evening. Bob Jones won the matchup in Greenville, South Carolina, 5-1. And they're looking to get a quick goal on the board first. Bob Jones is 10-2-2 overall on the season and a perfect 3 wins, no losses in South Region play. And again, looking to get the shot off. But we had a whistle before the shot, an offsides violation against the Bruins. So goalkeeper Trey Nieves, one of our seniors on the roster, he will put us back underway in just a moment. Bob Jones, as we said, defeated Trinity Baptist 5-1 on September 18th. Toccoa Falls 9-0 on September 23rd, and Pensacola Christian 2-1 on October 2nd. And the season is getting close to winding down. Encarnacion giving chase to the ball, but he won't get there in time. Trinity Baptist is coming off that absolutely beautiful 3-2 win coming from behind at Pensacola Christian last night. Trinity was trailing 2-1 with less than 4 minutes to go. Nick Lockridge and Christian Encarnacion got the tying and then game-winning goals respectively, and Trinity Baptist held on for the 3-2 win. And you want to read about that, go to tbceagles.com. It is the lead story right on our front page, and I absolutely enjoyed putting that one up there this morning. Our first shot attempt of the afternoon, or evening rather, goes to Sean Baird. It is on goal, and the save for Zach Burke, the Bruins goalkeeper. Or check that, Chris Monchewski, who has allowed just 11 goals throughout 14 games this season. He has saved 23, but his defense have made it difficult for the opposition to get off shots. Trey Nieves in the goal for Trinity Baptist. Last year, he led all of NCCAA in saves. This year so far, Trey has allowed 19 goals and saved 31. He had over 100 saves last year. Of course, TBC played a whole lot more games as well. Here are the Bruins heading up the field. This pass to the inside. Nieves tries to get on top of it, and he does. Didn't quite corral it the first time, but was able to get on top of the ball before Peter Waddy got off a shot. Waddy has 6 goals and 2 assists. The Bob Jones Bruins have scored 58 goals on the season in 14 games, and 41 of those goals have had assists. Trinity Baptist with 3 last night, 15 goals on the season, and 10 total assists. Trinity Baptist is 4-6 overall, now 4-3 in South Region competition. Here's Guanipa with the shot and just misses. It went behind the goal, but Nazir Guanipa got off a good one, wasn't quite able to pull it into the net. Chris Monchewski was right there and ready just in case. TBC again is 4-3 in South Region play. We had a little malfunction with our on-screen clock. So when we get the opportunity, we're going to check on the time, make sure that we have that correct. Well, this is brand new for us this season, and we're glad to have that on-screen scoreboard available to you, but some kinks that we still need to work out, and we do thank you for your patience. There's a long pass toward the corner for Jordan Cruz, who has scored 3 times and assisted 2 this season. And Cruz trying to dribble his way into the box and now has a man open in Rashid Larish. And the darkness makes it a little more difficult for me to read my own score sheet. It's beautiful out here on the west side of Jacksonville. Temperatures right around 70 degrees and no wind whatsoever. And it's been like that for the last several days here in Jacksonville. Getting into the top of the box is James McCarty. He fires off the shot. It is on goal. And the first save of the evening for Trey Nieves. McCarty hasn't scored a goal, but he has assisted 2 teammates. Trinity has won 4 of the last 5 games overall, and all 4 of those against South Region teams. 2 against Toccoa Falls, 1 against Trinity College of Florida, and then the last night come from behind win at Pensacola Christian out west in Pensacola. Ball goes out of bounds past the end line, and it looks like we're going to have our first corner kick of the night. Eagles had a difficult start to the season, but they're playing some really good soccer of late, especially within the conference. Can't quite see who that is taking the corner kick, but the Bruins are setting up, getting ready for the attack, and the kick right in front of the goal and headed away by Sean Baird. He had an assist in last night's game during that 2-goal rally in the last 4 minutes. Long pass all the way across the field. Encarnacion on the defense, but the shot is good. That was Jordan Cruz scoring the first goal of the game, and the Bruins lead 1-0. Comes at about 38 minutes left to go in the first half. And the Bruins lead this one 1-0. And we are letting the clock run a little bit just to let it catch up from the malfunction we had right as we started. So 1-0, Bob Jones. This is a very talented team. That's their 59th goal scored this season. And this is just game number 15. So they can put some points on the board. And we're having a little trouble keeping that 1 on the screen, and we're going to keep working on that. It is 1-0 Bob Jones. Trinity trying to even it up. Now, it looks like we have everything under control. Hopefully it'll stay that way. It's a throw-in all the way across the field. Eagles at midfield with the throw-in. That one's stolen away by Rashid Larish. When we get an opportunity, we'll let you know the remaining schedule for both the Bruins and the Eagles. Bruins on the move up the left side of the field. Now dribbled toward the center of the box. Encarnacion tried to come up from behind, was unable to do so. But he got back and kept Figueroa from getting off the shot. There was a shot attempt that went over the crossbar, but an offsides called on the pass. So a free kick for TBC. Nieves will take his time and allow his attackers to get up into position. I did Trinity Christian Academy football last night. Unfortunately, the Conquerors lost, but I raced home, put the live video on from Pensacola, saw the Eagles were down 2-1 with just a few minutes left. I was able to see them come from behind and get that South Region win. Great job, Eagles. Pass to the right side to Jordan Cruz. Uribe on the defense, but Cruz sends it to the corner for Eli Solomon. Solomon trying to get inside the box, and looked like he was firing off the shot, but Liam Davis, as he's done all season long, got his body in front and knocked that one away. Bruins all the way across the field. Yeah, we're not used to the darkness here at Trinity Baptist for soccer games. It's a little bit tougher to see than normal. Hopefully you'll be able to see that okay on your screen. Dean is up high in the tower. With that new equipment, it allows us to put the scoreboard on the screen. We've had a lot better luck with all that new stuff this year. Bruins trying to set up another advance, and this one is being sent, but headed away by Encarnacion. That one goes out of bounds, last touched by the Eagles, so it is Bob Jones with the throw-in. With his 2 last night, Encarnacion now has 6 goals and 2 assists on the season. Trinity Baptist's leading scorer is Nick Lockridge. He scored once, and what a beautiful shot he took. It was a long pass from Evan Hasbrook, almost back at midfield. Lockridge turned, and without the ball touching the ground, he kicked it from about waist high into the goal. That tied the score at 2, and then Encarnacion got the game winner about a minute and a half later. Again, go to tbceagles.com when this one is over and check out how Trinity Baptist got that beautiful come-from-behind win last night. Solomon with the free kick. Not much of an angle toward the goal, but if he knows how to curve it in, he could go for the shot. He is a left-footed kicker. Has that advantage. That's exactly what he does, and it bounces right into the hands of Trey Nieves. So credit Solomon with a shot on goal and Nieves with a save. And a whistle with the ball over on the far side of the field. As a TBC Eagle is down, it looks like Evan Hasbrook. And the trainer coming out to the field. Our head athletic trainer is Miss Cassandra Stoll, and she's been terrific, especially going from game to game throughout the season. And when we've had multiple games and we've needed multiple trainers, Cassandra able to schedule those, and she's out there on the field. Hasbrook now up on his knees. Head coach of the TBC Eagles, Mr. Dan Robertson, in his second season. He is assisted by Don Finn. The athletic director, John D. Jones, and I, Ray Bureau. I am the assistant AD of sports communications. Our game day coordinator is Jamie Bird, and Amber Bird also helps out in multiple ways. The Bird family always giving their service time to TBC Eagles athletics. Looks like Hasbrook is okay, but he will head off to the sideline just for precautionary reasons and by rule. Since the trainer came out, Hasbrook has to leave. Head coach, Bob Jones University in his 3rd season, Mr. Greg Fulton. He's out of the Bob Jones Academy, and he's a graduate of Spartanburg Methodist College. He is assisted by Ryan McCarty, Micah Klein, and Paul Christensen, who is the goalkeepers coach for Bob Jones. Bruins on the move up the left sideline. Baird on the defense. And the ball rolls out of bounds, but it will be Bob Jones with the throw-in. The athletic director of Bob Jones University is Dr. Neil Ring, and the sports information specialist is Ms. Caitlin Unruh. Johnny Gammett still full-time at Bob Jones University. He's moved on to other responsibilities, but he's still the voice of the Bruins as well, and what a fantastic job he does in whatever capacity they need his help with. Eagles are able to clear this one away out of bounds, so back near midfield, it will be the Bruins with the throw-in. Our time on the screen, unofficial. Again, we had that malfunction right as we got started, so may not be perfectly accurate. It's not too far off, however. 1-0 in favor of the Bruins. The goal scored by Jordan Cruz at approximately 7 minutes into the game. This is Marcus Oxendine. His pass to Baird gets away, and the Bruins will let this one roll. Caleb Adams, number 4, trying to make sure that Baird or Oxendine didn't get any closer. And now a kick coming up for the Bruins. Not sure what the whistle was for. Now the official's going inside the penalty box and gives the whistle to resume play. Anchuski with a beautiful punt. No wind to help or hinder it. That ball went all the way past the midfield circle. Bruins send the ball all the way across the field. Sean Combs able to beat the Bruins attackers to the ball and clear this one out of bounds and allow the rest of the defenders to get up into position. Bob Jones will have the throw in. Bob Jones University from Greenville, South Carolina. They will host the Men's Soccer South Region Tournament this season. This is Adams. That looked more like a pass attempt that went astray. He had Eli Solomon open in front of the goal, but the pass missed its target, and a goal kick for Trey Nieves. Nieves, one of our seniors, playing his final season at TBC. He is from Leominster, Michigan. He's come out of goal a couple of times this year and played some midfield and forward as well. Colby Cochran, the freshman goalkeeper, has gotten some ample time in goal for Coach Robertson as well. He's done a really nice job in his first season. Lockridge will draw the foul. He was knocked over, and Trinity will have a free kick at midfield. Rashid Larish called for the trip. Well, Hasbrook is back on the field. Been on there for a couple of minutes now and looking good. He was the Eagle player who went down a little while ago. Uribe in the corner. He's guarded by Cruz. Encarnacion finds Jair Zavalos, and the Eagles back it up. Start to wonder about fatigue as this game gets further in, with Trinity Baptist playing late into the night last night and then having that long drive. And there's not much to look at on Interstate 10 through the Florida Panhandle. Unless you like trees, my wife says. My wife Beth sitting next to us, trying to get some photos for us to put up on the website. And she'll try to get a few of the Bruins that we can send off to Miss Unruh as well. That one goes out of bounds off the Eagles, and Bob Jones will have the throw-in. Had a chance to chat with Eagles softball coach Leah Bennett just before game time. They're having a fantastic fall scrimmage season. They won 2 today against Space Coast Prep. Won the first game 15-2. Game 2, last I heard, was 8-5, but Coach Bennett said they held on to win. She says this is going to be the best softball team that we've had here, and this will be season number 5 for TBC Eagles softball. She said her team is loaded. Speaking of loaded, here goes Bob Jones with the shot, and off Nieves. It hit the left post and went in. Jordan Cruz gets his second goal of the game, and it is 2-0 Bob Jones. So 2-0, Bob Jones leads. Excellent shot by Jordan Cruz. Nieves knocked it out of line, but the ball hit off the left post and went in. Tough luck for Nieves, but Cruz at about 28 minutes left into the first half gets his second goal of the night. And if I'm not mistaken, that's his third shot overall. Bruins looking to extend a 2-goal lead, and the shot attempt goes out of bounds. It was a little difficult to see who got the shot off. Looked like it might have been Ian Arendsey, number 9 for the Bruins. He has 1 goal and 1 assist so far this season. It's Reese Johnson, our official scorekeeper, but tonight he's all the way across the field, usually sitting right here next to me. Well, he's all the way across the field tonight because of homecoming activities. We want to get the fans closer to the food and drink area and the activities going on behind us. Encarnacion could not get inside. Zavalos trying to beat a Bruin attacker to the ball. That is Victor Oladipo. Goes out of bounds. Bruins have the throw in and waste no time getting the ball back into play. Oladipo, number 10, just made that pass, and this is Solomon over near the sideline. Sends this one inside, but there were no Bruins available, and Trey Nieves picks that one up. That was a pass attempt. Solomon, though, may not have noticed that the Bruins weren't near the ball. And we have a whistle called against Trinity Baptist. Fans don't like the call, but it's a free kick for BJU. And again, they waste no time starting it up once again. Bruins lead 2-0, looking to extend it. We're not even halfway through the first half. Again, our time on the screen, not official. Bruins on the attack, get inside the box, and the shot misses. Being chased down, kept in bounds by Jordan Cruz. Bruins have had excellent ball control throughout this first half, and here comes one back towards midfield. And this one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bob Jones with the throw-in. Peter Waddy took that shot attempt a moment ago. And Bruins at the top of the box. And a shot fired and saved by Trey Nieves. I believe that was Solomon. Again, it's tough to tell with the darkness and the lights. Those dark jerseys of the Bruins, and a loose ball. This one is grabbed by Oladapo, but Trey Nieves comes out of the net, knocks that one away. Credit him with another save and a shot on goal for Victor Oladipo. Offsides called against the Eagles, so Bob Jones with the throw-in. Those 2 late goals last night, Eagles were able to avoid getting called for offsides. Both cases, the attacker held back and did not move until that ball was in the air, and there's a shot all the way across the goal and will go out of bounds. Ian Arendsey was looking like he was going to try to head that one into the goal, but the ball went past him, so that'll go as a pass, not down as a shot. Of course, at halftime, I'll check things over with Reese Johnson and make sure we have the correct totals in all aspects. Reese has Bob Jones with 10 shots so far and 6 of them on goal. Trinity Baptist has taken 1 shot on goal so far. That was Sean Baird. Very good crowd here on senior night and homecoming night 2021 for TBC Eagles men's soccer. This ball sent back towards midfield. Oxendine couldn't quite get there in time, and Bob Jones will try to set up another chance to attack. Bruins all the way across the field. This ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Bob Jones, a very powerful offense. They went 2 games in a row scoring at least 10 goals. They beat Regent University 10-0 on October 5th, and in their next game the next day, scored 14 against Mid-Atlantic Christian University. They also scored 9 against Toccoa Falls College, so these Bruins can put the ball in the net. Again, 58 goals coming into tonight's play, and with the 2 already, that makes a total of 60 in game number 15. That's going to be a foul against the Eagles, and Bob Jones will have the throw-in. And a long pass all the way across the field. Cruz couldn't get it inside, and Encarnacion bats this one out of bounds. Both men go down. It went past the sideline, so a throw-in for the Bruins. Bob Jones will be at home against Regent University on October 29th, and they'll finish the regular season home against Montreat College on Saturday, October 30th. That is next weekend. Trinity Baptist has 1 game left in the regular season. It's a South Region affair against Johnson University of Florida this coming Tuesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Dean and I will be here to bring it to you live right here on TBC Eagles. That's Johnson University, 4 p.m. this coming Tuesday, October 26th. Suns won the game down in Kissimmee 3-2, and Trinity Baptist looking to even up that season series. And again, this year's South Region men's soccer tournament at Bob Jones, slated to begin on Wednesday, November 3rd. We don't have the official schedule as of yet. Eagles looking to get into scoring position with Toots' pass is a little too far out of Lockridge's reach. And that ball will roll out of bounds, and that will be a goal kick for Chris Monszewski. Bob Jones has had far more ball control throughout this first half. Oxendine trying to keep the ball in the Eagles' possession. And coming up and getting the steal is James McCarty. Heading up the middle, Mario Figueroa. He passes outside to Cruz. Cruz looking for men inside. The header is good. 3-0 in favor of Bob Jones. The header from Caleb Adams. And that comes with about 18 minutes remaining in the first half, and Bob Jones leads 3-0. The assist from Jordan Cruz, and a great pass and a great header to Caleb Adams. He got it into the right side of the net. So 3-0 in favor of the Bruins. Haven't Hasbrook will check back in for Coach Dan Robertson. McCarty made a bullet pass right in front of the goal. Caleb Adams with the header. When I was that age, I would try the header myself. No way I'm going to do it now. I'm turning 52 in a few weeks. I said I need to learn to use my head somehow. She gets on to me when I tease her, but she lets me have it all the time. I'm sure it's that way with most of you married gentlemen out there. And for you single gentlemen, take my advice. Never argue with her. Bruins pass this one back. Already leading 3-0 and looking to advance into scoring position again. Hello to Mr. Randy Page, a Bruins viewer, joining us here on the live feed. There's another pass inside the box. And a great defensive play by Liam Davis right as Ian Arenzi was about to fire off right in front of the goal. Robin Monszewski cheering on the Bruins from California. Of course, Eagles fans, Christopher Lockridge and Veronica Encarnacion letting us know they're watching here. Always appreciate letting us know you're viewing us. Sharon Robertson cheering on the TBC Eagles as well. I may not see everybody, but I really enjoy seeing who's watching and saying hello. Encarnacion trying to get the ball upfield. Oxendine has that ball taken away. Man down for the Bruins, now a man down for the Eagles. Eagles get the benefit of the call. James McCarty wondering where the whistle was when he was knocked down. Call goes Trinity's way. Nieves will take the free kick. And Nieves with a nice boot toward the center of the field. And this one sent toward the corner, but a little too strong and out of bounds, and Bob Jones will have the throw in. Check with the official on the near sideline. Our clock is within a few seconds of what she says, so we'll just go ahead and leave it there. So coming up on 15 minutes left in the first half with the Bruins leading 3-0. Looking for more, and there's contact and pushing from both players. And Trinity Baptist will get the benefit of the call. And now a timeout and a yellow card coming out of the official's pocket. Card going against Victor Oladipo. That is his first yellow card of the game. Nieves with a low line drive. Zavalos bats it up in the air, and two big men collide trying to go for the header. Liam Davis and Rylan Bolt. Liam Davis is 6'1". Ryan Bolt of the Bruins, pretty big man himself. He's also at 6'1", but both of them have a whole lot of muscle mass. That is Bolt, who just could not hold on to the pass. Now trying to get around Uribe, and a nice play by Zavalos. It goes out of bounds for a corner kick, but Zavalos did keep the Bruins from getting the ball back in front of the net. So the corner kick for Bob Jones. Looks like Eli Solomon. No, that's not Solomon. That is Ian Arenzi. And a header away from the goal by an Eagles defender. Cruz finds Guadalajara, and this one goes out of bounds, and it will be Trinity with the throw-in. Oxendine has a man coming up from behind. He feeds Lockridge, and Lockridge's pass is knocked down. Encarnacion, though, able to regain possession. Under 13 minutes left in the first half. Caleb Adams at midfield sends the ball all the way across to the far sideline. And Bruins will back this one up and look for another opportunity to get into scoring position. Eagles playing tight defense. That one goes out of bounds off the foot of Cruz, and Trinity will have the throw-in. Getting ready for women's and men's basketball here at Trinity Baptist College. The women's team begins the regular season this coming Tuesday at Weber International University. The men have their first game on October 30th against Florida Coastal Prep. TBC Eagles basketball, all starting in less than a week. At a scrimmage game a few nights ago, the men's team nearly defeated NCAA Division II Edward Waters University. They had the lead with just a couple of minutes left, and Edward Waters hit a few three-pointers and ended up winning by 7. But taking a D2 team with the talent that Edward Waters has, that looks very good to Coach Jones, and he's really excited. The team he had last year, almost every one of them back. And we all remember the terrific season they had, especially in conference play. So Coach Jones very excited about the upcoming men's basketball season. That starts on October 30th. That'll be a home game against Florida Coastal Prep, and we'll have it live for you. Women's basketball again at Weber International University this Tuesday evening. Ball out of bounds on the far sideline. Last touch by an Eagle, so Bob Jones will have the throw-in. We're coming up on about 10.5 left in the first half. Cruz trying to get through a few Eagles defenders. Eagles come away with the ball and a great sliding tackle and a steal. That was James McCarty. McCarty made a terrific defensive play. Adams at midfield. Uribe couldn't quite get there in time to intercept the pass, and a big collision, and that's going to go against Trinity Baptist. Liam Davis getting called for the foul, and we're going to have ourselves a yellow card. And it looks like Davis will get the call. Hard collision. Bruins player still down. I can't see who it is at the moment. No argument from Liam Davis. He understands. Of course, the official's still going to go explain it to him. Bruins player is now up and walking back. That is Caleb Adams. Good to see him pop right back up. He's all right. So it'll be a free direct kick from just outside the penalty box. A couple more yards in, and we'd have a PK. Four-man wall set up by TBC. Looks like it'll be James McCarty Also near the ball is Ian Arenzi. Sometimes teams like to try to fake out the opposition. We'll see which one takes the kick. Arenzi now backs away, so it looks like it will be McCarty. McCarty approaches. He's going for the goal, and Nieves knocks it away. Save number 3 for Trey Nieves. Credit McCarty with a shot on goal. His second shot overall, second on goal as well. Under 10 minutes to go in the first half with the Bruins leading 3-0. Shusky sends this one way past the midfield stripe. Over the head of everybody. Nieves comes out of the box toward the sideline, and he'll dribble it back inside and pick it up. Nieves can punt very well also. We've seen that for the past couple of years. Uribe could not quite control the ball. Hasbrook comes up, little body contact, but he comes away with the steal. His pass towards Lockridge, and we have a collision near midfield. And we're going to have a stop of the clock, and I don't see anything coming out of the pocket just yet, and now it does look like Nick Lockridge is going to get called for a yellow. A hard collision. That's a second yellow card against TBC. Bob Jones has one. So a free kick for the Bruins. There's a pass inside. That was a pass attempt. There were a couple of Bruins available. That one goes out of bounds, deflected by a defender, so a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Or check that, Bob Jones. After this corner kick, we're going to say hello to TBC Eagles softball and women's volleyball coach Leah Bennett. This one's sent inside. Shot attempt cleared away by the defense. Oxendine is hit from behind by Ryan Bolt. Coach Bennett, you had a pretty good day on the softball field today, I hear.
Yes, we did. We won both of our scrimmages. I'm really excited.
And the first one was pretty much a blowout,
Yes,
15-2, if I remember
Yes.
correctly. Tell us how you got those 15 runs.
The offense just decided that they wanted to hit multiple line drive shots. We had a 3-run shot by Tiana Hopkins, and they just worked really well together. Defense was amazing. We only made one error the entire game.
And you told me before the game you are most excited about this team that you're going to have on the field this spring. Tell us who some of the toughest opponents you're going to face this year will be.
Well, we played in our very first scrimmage. We played JU, and it was in the bottom of the 7th. It was a 4-3 game. So that was setting the standard for the rest of the season, where we're going to play Warner, which is a good.
Warner is terrific at everything.
It is a good opponent that we have. But a lot of our competition this year is going to be tough, but we have the team this year that can take it all.
And you said you're most excited about the middle of your batting order, a lot of power and good consistent contact. Because if you don't hit the ball, it's not going over the fence. And like you said a minute ago, good solid line drives led to the big rally you had in game number 1.
Yes, I have 5 power hitters that take up my middle lineup, and then the rest are amazingly fast base runners and very smart contact hitters. So
They're going to be the table setters as a ball sent toward the corner. McCarty trying to make a pass inside, but overshot his target, and a battle for the ball near the corner. Contact, no call. And this one goes, no, it stays inbounds. Katie Gooden, All-American last year. You'd want to talk about blazing fast, and she can lay down the bunt, and unless she gets it right at the pitcher, there's not much chance of getting her out.
I have 3 others now that we have also turned into lefty slappers that will be doing the same exact thing. So Elizabeth Rodriguez, who was a cannon for us in the outfield, she is now batting
Oh
from the
man, the
left-hand side.
throws that girl can make. I remember seeing the live video during the NCAA National Championship Tournament.
Yes.
Threw about 2 or 3 runners out at the plate from center field.
And now she's coming back from a knee injury from a car accident that she had, but today was her first chance to come back, and she was able to go 1 for 3 from the left-hand side for the first time, and, you know, that's just an amazing job for her, and she beat out 2 of them, but one was just an error that she couldn't get there just in time. So
I'm coming back from the knee problem. Obviously, the first thing you want to do, you want to make sure she's healthy.
yes,
But you won't know if you don't push her, but you have to make sure you don't overdo it coming back from that kind of an injury.
exactly.
Contact near the sideline. Oxendine able to maintain possession. These Bruins, coach, they're a very good soccer team.
Yes, they are. They're very aggressive on the field.
All right, game 2 today was a little bit closer. You had a lead, but was it Space Coast Prep, I believe you said, started to make the comeback. You held on to win, however.
Yes, we went through about 14 different lineups of different pitchers just to see who I could trust in the field and what to do. And just switching around that much, I knew we were going to give up some runs, but I was very proud of the girls for bearing down and keeping, you know, the lead the entire game.
Well,
Making
this
sure
is
we
the
got the
fall season, this exhibition. This is your time to see who can do what for you, because many of the players are going to be able to play multiple positions, I'm trying to say, and you want to know who's going to make the contact, who's going to be better, more in a role type of situation, defense and replacement. Get them the rest, because your non-starters, they're going to be needed. Injuries will happen. You're going to need the big pinch hit. You're going to have to make that defensive replacement late in the game. So right now, this is a time, like most coaches do, see what the young ladies have available for you.
And that's the best part about it is I'm 3 deep in almost every position, and I don't really have a weak spot this year that I can't trust somebody in, or I know that someone can't do their job. They're all very incredibly talented and some of the hardest working athletes I've ever met.
And this is the biggest roster we've had. This is year number 5 of softball. I think you're 3rd coming up as the head
Yep,
coach.
my 3rd year.
And Brittany Fry has already hit a walk-off home run, and we remember what she did in the national tournament last year. First time that the Eagles softball team made it to the tournament, got the at-large bid, and although you didn't win, you played 3 really good games.
I'm very proud of them, you know, for what they did last year, you know, kind of setting history of making it to the program. But this year we have our sights on winning it. So.
Well, Coach Leah Bennett, anything else you want to add?
Thank you for this time. I'm super excited about the girls and the hard work that they put in this fall, and I can't wait to see what they do this season.
Well, let's hope we can see an Eagles soccer comeback like we saw at Pensacola last night. It's going to be tough against this Bob Jones team, however.
I know. I want them to win. Go take it, Eagles.
All right, Coach, go enjoy the rest of the game, and good luck to you this fall and especially in this coming spring.
Thank you so much.
That is softball and volleyball coach Leah Bennett. This will be her 3rd season coaching the softball team, and as you said, the biggest and the most ferocious offensive lineup that she will have. Bob Jones will have a free kick, and then at this level, they're able to hit the net from that far out. So don't be surprised if Caleb Adams goes right at the goal. Looks like he is trying to pass outside. No, that is Adams. I made the mistake, and Adams does punch it in. I thought it was Adams taking the free kick, but that was Adams from the right side, knocking it in and giving Bob Jones a 4-0 lead with less than 1 minute left to go in this first half. As we said all night, Bob Jones can put the ball in the net. They scored 9 or more goals 3 times throughout the season, and they lead 4-0 here tonight. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Caleb Adams scores his 2nd goal of the night and on the season. Jordan Cruz came in with 3. He has scored twice. He now has 5 overall on the season. And a whistle will go against the Bruins, and Trinity Baptist will have possession. Jair Zavalos trying to approach midfield, defended very well by Rylan Bolt. Nieves sends this one outside and almost chipping it in. Victor Oladipo. He read what Nieves was going to try to do with the ball and got in front of it and came close, but missed wide. And that whistle means we have reached the halftime intermission. With the score, Bob Jones University Bruins 4, Trinity Baptist College Eagles nothing. The homecoming ceremony is coming up, so we're going to turn on the mute now, and when the ceremony is beginning, Dean will turn the sound back on and we'll let you hear all the announcements, and especially for our homecoming king and queen. And then the game will resume in about 15 minutes here on TBC Eagles. Stay with us.
Faculty and staff, friends, and family, we want to thank you for joining Trinity Baptist College in our 9th annual homecoming celebration. We are honored that you have chosen to join us this evening. We would like to take a moment and honor any returning alumnus who are present. If you are an alumnus of Trinity Baptist College, please stand at this time. Thank you, alumni, for your attendance at this special event. Now for the 2021-2022 Homecoming Court. The homecoming representatives were chosen by the student body based upon the following qualifications. First, character. Each representative must be in good standing with the administration, student body, faculty, and staff. Secondly, academics. All representatives must maintain a cumulative GPA of 2.0 or higher. And thirdly, tenure. All positions require that a student attend Trinity Baptist College for a minimum of 1 semester prior to being a representative. Representing the Trinity Baptist College 2021-2022 senior class is Mr. Michael Davis and Mr. Lana Fletcher. Miss Lana. Miss Lana Fletcher is from Lake Park, Georgia. Lana will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education. Her favorite TBC memory is making it to nationals with the softball team. After graduation, Lana plans to return home and become an elementary teacher as well as a middle school softball coach. Her life verse is Joshua 1, verse 9. Let's give a hand to Miss Lana Fletcher. Mr. Michael Davis is from McClenny, Florida. Mike will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in secondary education, specializing in history and English. His favorite faculty member is Dr. Tadlock because he does his best to relate to the students and to make history interesting for everyone. After graduation, Mike plans to return to his hometown and teach history while coaching baseball. His life verse is Jeremiah 1, verse 5. Let's give a hand for Mr. Michael Davis. Next is Mr. Nasir Guanipa and Miss Marlon Johnson. Miss Marlon Johnson is from Stoneville, North Carolina. Marlon will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in Christian Counseling. Her favorite TBC memory is swimming in the big pond and catching a 6-pound bass out on the pond by the dorms. After graduation, Marlon will pursue a master's degree in Christian counseling from Liberty University. Her life verse is Philippians 4, verse 13. Let's give a hand to Miss Marlon Johnson. Mr. Nasir Guanipa is from Willemstad, Curacao. Nasir will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in Christian Counseling. His favorite faculty member is Dr. Buckner, who Nas says not only is he an amazing teacher, but he is also an amazing person that always is ready to help and assist his students. After graduation, Nas plans to pursue a master's degree in industrial and organizational psychology. Nasir's favorite verse is Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. Let's give a hand to Mr. Nasir Guanipa. And finally, Mr. Ryan Heller and Miss Selena Perez. Miss Selena Perez is from Palm Coast, Florida. Selena will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in elementary education. Her favorite TBC memories are late-night karaoke nights in the dorms with friends and winning back-to-back women's national basketball championships. In the future, Selena plans on becoming a second-grade teacher that will inspire children to become world changers. She also hopes to have the opportunity to coach basketball one day. Selena's favorite verse is Joshua 1, verse 9. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Selena Perez. Mr. Ryan Heller is from Sarasota, Florida. Ryan will graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in sports management. His favorite TBC memory is giving his life to Christ his sophomore year in college. After graduation, Ryan plans to become a head baseball coach. His life verse is Philippians 3, verse 13. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Heller. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The presentation of the 2021-2022 Mr. and Miss TBC go to Mr. Nasir Guanipa and Miss Selena Perez. Let's give them all a hand. Special thanks to all participants in this year's homecoming court, and thank you to everyone who came out to support them. Enjoy the rest of the game, and go Eagles!
Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College, and we are getting ready for the second half of homecoming / senior night here at TBC. It's 4-0 in favor of Bob Jones University. Goals scored by Caleb Adams. He has scored 2. Jordan Cruz has scored the other 2. Well, Reese is the official scorekeeper. Reese Johnson, he has Cruz, Solomon, Bolt, and Adams. And, well, it is dark here, and it's hard for me to see everything that's going on, but Reese is the official scorekeeper, so we will give credit to Reese Johnson. The goal scored by Jordan Cruz, 6:39 into the game. Eli Solomon unassisted about 17 minutes in. Ryan Bolt with the assist from Jordan Cruz at the 27-minute mark. And with about 1:05 remaining in the first half, Caleb Adams took the pass from Ian Arensney, and that turned into goal number 4. In goal, Chris Monshewski has 1 save as TBC has gotten off just 1 shot on goal. Trey Nieves has saved 5. Bob Jones has taken 15 total shots, 11 of them on goal. Bob Jones has a yellow card, Victor Oladipo, and 2 for Trinity Baptist College, Liam Davis and Ralph Richardson. So I made a mistake earlier saying that it was Nick Lockridge who got the yellow card, but that was Ralph Richardson. And we are waiting for the officials. Both teams are ready. Of course, a little bit extended halftime here tonight with the homecoming ceremony. Congratulations to Selena Perez and Nazir Guanipa, the 2021 Mr. and Miss TBC. Congratulations to all of our seniors as they're finishing up their final year academically and athletically at Trinity Baptist College as well. Again, 1 more game left in the regular season for TBC Eagles men's soccer. That is this Tuesday afternoon. It's a South Region matchup against Johnson University of Florida. Eagles and Sons will kick off at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and Dean and I will have that for you right here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Bob Jones has 2 regular season scheduled games remaining. They're both at home. So after tonight, it will be October 29th at home against Regent University. That is a team that Bob Jones won big against, 10-0 on October 5th in Virginia Beach. This one is in Greenville. And the final regular season game for Bob Jones is also a home match against Montreat College. That will be senior night for the Bruins, Saturday, October 30th. And while we still have this opportunity, we're going to go ahead and recognize the seniors for Bob Jones. Number 0, Bradley Tart. Graduate student Chris Monshewski. Senior Caleb Adams. Senior Peter Waddy. Senior Victor Oladipo. Senior Caleb Felber. Senior Jordan Cruz. Senior Conley Burke. And we want to congratulate you as you finish up your final season as a Bob Jones University Bruin, both academically and athletically. Of course, we've seen these Bruins out here on the field for the past several years as they made their way into Jacksonville. And like we do in all the sports, always try to recognize the seniors of our opponents as well when we know it's their last time coming to our field. Bob Jones is hosting the Men's South Region Soccer Tournament, scheduled to begin on November 3rd. We're still waiting on the final seedings and positionings and game dates and times for the South Region Tournament. Once I know that, I'll be able to post that on tbceagles.com. Well, the Eagles need to make a big rally if they want to get another comeback win here tonight. Last night, trailing 2-1 with less than 4 minutes to go at Pensacola Christian. The Eagles were able to come back and get a 3-2 win. It's going to be a little tougher tonight as they're trailing by 4 as we're waiting to get ready to start the second half. Colby Cochran will be in goal for Trinity Baptist. Looks like it will be Bradley Tart taking over for Bob Jones. Bradley Tart, a senior from Apex, North Carolina, majoring in criminal justice. On the season, he has allowed 2 goals and he has 8 saves. So Bradley Tart getting ready to take over once we get back underway. Well, we'll pause here and we'll be right back right as the second half kicks off here on TBC Eagles. extra time for the intermission, but we are now ready to resume. One of the light towers had gone out. 3 of the 4 lights on that tower are coming back on, so the teams are ready to resume play as we get ready for half number 2 between the Bruins and the TBC Eagles. 4-0, Bob Jones leads. Goals by Ryan Bolt, Caleb Adams, Eli Solomon, and Jordan Cruz. Bob Jones took 15 shots on goal, or 15 shots, 9 of them on goal in the first half. TBC took 1 shot. It was on goal. That came from Sean Baird. That one goes out of bounds. Bruins now going from the right to the left across your screen, and Trinity Baptist going from the left to the right. Over near the end line, this one rolls out of bounds. Good recognition by Jair Zavalos, and he just lets it go. And it will be a goal kick for Colby Cochran. Colby takes over in goal for Trey Nieves. 5 saves for Trey Nieves. And in case you missed it earlier, Bradley Tart, now the goalkeeper for the second half for Bob Jones University. Chris Monszewski had himself a really nice time in the first half. Didn't have to do a whole lot. Got himself 1 save. Trinity Baptist on the move, but Bob Jones able to keep TBC from getting off a shot. Bob Jones tracks this ball down. Wide open on the near sideline is Adari Twishimi, and he takes the pass just outside the box, sends it back to the middle, and the wall pass, but a good sliding tackle. That was Sean Combs on the play. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Bob Jones. The Bruins had 3 corner kicks in the first half. Eagles, no corner kicks. Ian Redsney now taking the kick for Bob Jones. Liam Davis heads this one away, and it's going to roll out of bounds, so a throw in for the Bruins. Just outside the box. Eagles might have gotten away with a push there. Header attempt, but knocked away by the defense. Shot attempt and a save for Colby Cochran. The ball still alive on the end line. That was Victor Oladipo with his second attempt. And Colby Cochran gets his first save. Substitution for Trinity Baptist. It'll be TBC throw-in. Great diving save by Colby Cochran. Freshman from Yulee High School in Yulee, Florida. Oxendine races across midfield, has 2 men to beat, gets around 1 defender. However, that defender, Luke Morcos, able to catch up to Oxendine and knock the ball away and out of bounds. It will be Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Coach Greg Fulton getting some new Bruins onto the field as we start the second half. His team leads 4-0. Just a little more than 3 minutes in. Of course, we had the extended delay during halftime thanks to the light tower. Battle for the ball over on the sideline. Both teams might have gotten away with some grabbing on that exchange. Uribe takes the pass from Davis. Sends this one all the way across the field, and a tripping foul called against Bob Jones, and an Eagle player down on the ground. Everybody's all right. It looked like Encarnacion. A little hard to tell from this far away. In the darkness especially. Liam Davis has come all the way up from the backfield. He is in position, trying to use his size for a potential header. That one headed away, however, by the Bruins. Bruins trying to send this one to their offensive side of the field. Right in front of us is Hodari Twashimi. That's number 11 with the ball right now. Nice job by the defense to keep Arenzi from getting into position, but Bruins do get the ball up the field. Shot attempt by Charlie Guadalajara. He has 1 goal on the season, or make that 1 assist. Ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, and the Bruins will try to set up another scoring possibility. And we're going to have ourselves a foul called against TBC's Sean Combs. Hey, I got in the game. I had to get out of the seat, pick up the ball, and I made a pretty good throw in. Got the ball to Caleb Adams, who will get us back underway. Adams with that great shot near the end of the first half. He sends this one well upfield. Headed away by an Eagles defender. Cochran got his hands on it, stayed inside the box. And he will bring it all the way up to the top and give off a good punt. And like Trey Nieves, he has a terrific leg. Adams trying to control the ball. He's able to hang on. Bruins work it all the way across the field, and we have ourselves another foul called against Trinity Baptist. Bruins waste little time getting the ball back into play. All the way across our side of the field. Bruins keeping it in the backfield. Oxendine could not beat Morcos to the ball. And a nice looking wall pass to Twashimi. Twashimi finds a man open. Defense gets back and keeps Oladipo from getting off the shot. Excellent job by the TBC defense. Oladipo looked like he was ready to fire, but the defense kept him from doing just that, and we have ourselves a foul against Bob Jones at midfield. Encarnacion was the man who went down, but he popped right back up. And a free kick coming for TBC. Vasquez makes the pass up the field. That's Vasquez with the ball right now. He is one of our seniors. He's from Long Island, New York. Not the final home game for Trinity Baptist. That'll be this coming Tuesday. So our seniors will have one more chance to play in front of the home fans. Oxendine could not keep it in bounds, so Bob Jones will have a throw-in. This is Oladipo near the corner. Now works his way inside the box. Tried to shoot, but didn't get much on it. Looked like he might have hit the top of the ball and made a roll across the ground, and an easy save for Colby Cochran. This shot attempt just misses. Stays in bounds. Looked like it hit off the left post. Oladipo fires once again, and he got under it this time and went up and over the crossbar. So Victor Oladipo with 2 shots within the last few seconds. didn't see which Bruin took the shot from the right side that hit off the left post. Bruins work the ball past midfield. Toot with the steal, has a man open. And we have ourselves a foul against Bob Jones. It'll be a free kick for TBC. Vasquez will take the free kick. Pass to the far side of the field. Now it's Zavallos. His pass intercepted and knocked back to the defensive side of the field for the Eagles. Matute has a man coming on, and the ball is stolen by Hiroti Twishimi. Bruins trying to work it up the middle, but Liam Davis is there to take one away. Out of bounds, it'll be Bruins with the throw-in. And over near the Eagles bench, ball kept in bounds. On the move is Figueroa, trying to get inside the box. He shoots, might have lost his footing in the process, and a save for Colby Cochran. Figueroa's second shot, it's on goal, and save number 3 for Cochran. Cross pass, Cochran punches it away, and the ball will roll and stay in bounds on the far sideline. That was a pass attempt. Cochran knocked it away. Eagles have the throw in right by their own bench. Substitution for TBC was the reason for the whistle. Killian Foree just came onto the field. He makes the pass up to Oxendine. Vasquez has one man coming up from behind, and this one goes off. Bob Jones and a throw-in. Ball hit off the leg of Twishimi. And out of bounds, and it will be Trinity's ball. Eagles trying to get on the board. They have about 31 minutes left, trailing 4-0. Lockridge runs parallel to the box, turns, a left-footed shot, and that one is grabbed by Tart. Save number 1 for Bradley Tart. Shot number 1 for Lockridge. It's on goal. Ball batted up in the air. Twishimi loses control to Oxendine, but Bob Jones gets the ball right back. That's a pass intended for number 10, Victor Oladipo. Liam Davis, as he does all season long, gets back there and clears it away. These two teams always give us exciting matchups on the basketball court as well. January 10th, Bob Jones University women's and men's team will be here in Jacksonville to take on the TBC Eagles. And the teams will end the regular season, at least for Trinity Baptist, on February 19th at Bob Jones University. We always have some good ball games on the hardwood throughout the entire South region, but especially against Bob Jones. And this one goes out of bounds. Adams lets it roll, picks it up, and is ready for the throw-in. Oladipo using his speed. He has to pull up as 3 defenders get on top of him. Pass to the middle of the field. Ian Aredzi. And Aredzi sends it back, and then another pass comes across the field from McCarty. Twishimi finds Oladipo. He's trying to get a shot. He takes the shot. That one hit off the side of his foot and missed very far to the right. Shot number 4 for Victor Oladipo. TBC will have a throw-in deep inside their own defensive territory. A couple of substitutions for the Eagles. Richard Chipman now on the field. I believe Isaiah Harris is the other Eagle who just came on. Scorers table is all the way across the field tonight, usually right over here next to us, but with the homecoming festivities going on to give the fans more room and better access, we changed things around tonight. Rashimi at midfield puts a really nice move, able to hold on to the ball. Matute takes the pass away. Eagles send it back, trying to set up another chance to advance. Cochran keeps it on the ground. And the Bruins with possession past midfield. Renzi tries to get the ball inside, and Liam Davis again is able to clear it away. Oxendine, can he get there? He gets to the ball first, but is unable to control it, and the Bruins keep possession. Would have been a good opportunity for Oxendine, but just couldn't keep the ball under control. There's a great pass to the far side. Ryan Bolt, right side of the box, allows his teammates to get up into position. Thought for a moment he was about to turn and fire. Matute on the defense. Bolt again from the right side, sends this one in, but an Eagles defender clears it away. Another opportunity and another header. Richard Vasquez playing D that time. Out of bounds, and Trinity Baptist will have the throw-in. Just over 26 remaining, and a 4-0 lead for the Bruins. Bruins with control all the way across the field, looking to get the ball inside. Trinity has played very tight defense so far throughout this second half. Now the ball at the top of the box, and the shot attempt by Ian Aredensdy goes over the crossbar, and that'll be a goal kick for Cochran. Ian Arenzi with that last attempt. If I have it correct, that is his 4th shot attempt of the night. Bruins again on the attack. They, just like in the first half, have had almost the entire second half so far with the ball in their front field. Trinity has made a couple of fast breaks, but the Bruins defense have kept TBC from getting only 1 shot so far in the second half, and only 1 throughout the entire first half. Offsides called against the Bruins, so a free kick for TBC. Cochran, the goalkeeper, will come out and take the kick. Big boot, well past midfield. Ball taken away from Baird, and a good pass to Oladipo. He's on the run, and he scores. Victor Oladipo, with about 22:45 remaining in the second half, makes it 5-0. Got a great pass from Ian Arenzi, and he just went the distance and got the ball past Cochran for the goal. That is goal number 14 on the season for Victor Oladipo. So 5-0 Bruins. And again, a little on-screen scoreboard malfunction. We'll see if we can take care of that. It is 5-0. Ball headed toward the corner. Swishimi trying to get around one defender. Has a man open. It's Oladipo. Eagles are able to clear this one away. Looks like we cleared up the on-screen scoreboard. 5-0 Bruins. And a whistle. And I have a slightly obstructed view and did not quite see what the call was, but it is a free kick for Bob Jones. So foul called against TBC. Ball sent right in front of the goal, and the header is up and over. Ryan Bolt with that header attempt. He has one of the 5 goals. And the goal kick gets the ball back into play. Uribe finding a man open down the sideline. That is Isaiah Harris. The pass looking for Lockridge. A little too far out of Lockridge's reach. He and the goalkeeper, Bradley Tart, collide. Lockridge made sure the goalkeeper was all right before walking off. Good sportsmanship. Tart gets up, rolls the ball back into play. Eagles looking to get inside. Sean Baird has Oxendine to his right. Ball knocked away from Oxendine, but Matude is able to keep control. Baird gets around one defender. Foree has Oxendine to the sideline. Bruins are able to get back in defense and make it tough for TBC to get the ball inside. Bruins steal. Figueroa tries to send this one upfield. Cochran comes out of the goal box. Puts the ball back towards midfield, but Bob Jones able to keep possession. Long shot attempt from Ian Arenzi, and a save for Colby Cochran. 5th attempt of the night for Arenzi. 3rd on goal, save number 4 for Colby Cochran. Bruins trying to get the ball inside once again, but Liam Davis able to clear this one away. A lot of hard contact inside the box, no call. Ball inside the box again, the shot and the goal for Bob Jones. Bruins now lead 6-0. Now Bruins got 4 in the first half. So far 2 here in the second. Eagles getting ready for the kickoff. Vasquez will beat the Bruin attacker to the ball. That Bruin attacker is Eli Solomon. First time we've seen him in the second half. Played very effectively in the first half. And Solomon tries to make an advance, and he trips up Zavalos, so a free kick for TBC. Victor Oladipo scored that last goal. So that is his second of the night, and now 15 on the season for Oladipo. Eagles send the ball back to Cochran. The goal came with about 20 minutes remaining. Encarnacion trying to get around his defender. Bruins regain possession, and Zavalos takes one away. Oh, Mr. MT and Mr. Jose Lara, thanks for letting us know you're watching us here on the live feed. Terry Leitner, thank you again. Bruins with possession at midfield. Leading 6-0, looking to tack on. Eagles steal the ball away. That is Sean Baird. His pass deflected away, and a whistle. That'll be a pushing foul against the Eagles. And Bob Jones has possession. Just under 17 minutes remain. Caleb Adams has a man coming up from behind, but it sends a very long pass upfield, knocked down by Vasquez. Man on the move for the Bruins. Uribe comes up from behind, clears the ball away. And the Bruins have possession again at midfield. Pass intended for Solomon goes through him, but picked up by James McCarty. Just inside the box, McCarty looked like he had a chance to shoot. Instead, he passed it away. The Eagles intercepted. That one goes past Encarnacion and right to the goalkeeper. Bruins can now start to work down the clock, leading 6-0 with under 16 minutes left to play. They don't need to hurry if they have a throw-in or a free kick or goalkeeper with possession. Twishimi sends this one inside. He was looking for Victor Muanapali, and that one got past the target and into the hands of Cochran. Another big boot by Cochran all the way past the circle. Big boot upfield sent by Luke Morkos. I think he was just trying to get it up into the scoring territory. There weren't many Bruins nearby. Bruins, though, do have possession, and the Eagles take it away. And we're going to have ourselves a whistle, and it looks like Trinity Baptist will have a free kick. Pushing foul called against Bob Jones. Uribe, just a little touch pass to get us back underway. Vasquez has come all the way up from the defensive side. Tries to keep this one in bounds, but Twishimi takes it away. Twishimi has one man to beat. Vasquez coming up from behind. And Twishimi slowed down. He is now going to draw the foul, and Vasquez grabbed Twishimi, and cooler heads end up prevailing. Going to be a yellow card called against Richard Vasquez. No argument from the senior. He understands, and he'll get back to play defense. Dari Twishimi was on the move. Tried to put a fake move on Vasquez. Looked like Twishimi had a clear shot going toward the goal. Ends up drawing the foul. Caleb Adams will take the free kick. We'll see if he makes a pass or goes for the goal. Only one man standing in his way. This is a pass that overshoots everybody and goes out of bounds. He had only Killian Forey and the goalkeeper in front of him. Had a lot of room on the right side of the net. Might have been trying to get a pass to be able to be headed into that open right side, but he overshot his target. About 13 minutes remaining. Again, our time on the screen unofficial. We're pretty close, though. Forey uses his body to control the ball, but Bob Jones then comes up and takes it away. John Fahmy finds a man open to the left side. Gashid Larish. He has 3 goals and 4 assists on the season. Larish does. A pass to the inside, batted up into the air.
Dean, they want to know if you want to jump in the pond to help them earn 10,000 points. Not right now, after the game. Are you sure?
A lot of exchange there.
They have to have a staff member or an administrator that
And
will jump in the pond for 10,000 points.
Trinity Baptist will get possession.
Pretty good deal to do the points.
Colby Cochran
They're fighting for a championship,
take the free kick.
dinner, and a catered dinner at the end of the year.
And Cochran keeping this one off the ground and sends it back towards midfield. Eagles looking for a chance to get on the board in the final 12 minutes. 6-0, Bob Jones leads. 5 different Bruins have scored goals. 2 of them come from Victor Oladipo. Bruins looking to get off another shot attempt, and the shot taken and score. I saw that right. That's Victor Oladipo once again, and if so, that is his third of the night. And again, it's really difficult to tell in the darkness. That was John Fahmy who scores that goal, and it's 7-0 Bob Jones. There's an Eagle player down back by the goal. I was watching them advance the ball back to midfield. Don't see quite who that is over on the left side. Now I can see that it is Killian Forey. Killian is going to get some help from the trainer, so he'll come off the field. Freshman from Pensacola. Vasquez and the trainer, Cassandra Stoll. Nothing in favor of the Bruins. About 11:22 left on the clock. The Eagles get the ball back into play. Sheila Reich with possession, sends it back toward the stripe. On the move is John Fahmy, has the ball taken away. Sam Batu has the ball all by himself. Looking for Encarnacion to the right side of the box. Collision and a whistle. And that's going to go against Encarnacion. Wow. And Bob Jones will get the free kick. Ball rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be Trinity's ball. Encarnacion thought he would have had a chance at a free direct kick. Ball went against him. He was outside the box. It would not have been a penalty kick, but still a good chance for him to try to connect. Eagles looking for another opportunity to get the ball upfield. Offsides is the call. Encarnacion saw the flag go up, so he let the ball roll to the keeper, and we'll have a free kick for Bob Jones. Header from Richard Vasquez goes right into the possession of the Bruins. Taking that shot, Victor Muanopoli. He has scored 2 goals on the season, but he misses wide to the left. Bruins with the steal at midfield, trying to advance up in the scoring position once again. Eagles will have the free kick. And the whistle, they're going to bring it back and say it was not a free kick, it was a throw-in. Eagles didn't wait. And they'll send it back and start it over. Now the official says send it back to the keeper, and Cochran will get us back underway. Ball kept in bounds by Chipman. Vasquez sends this one up to Ralph Richardson. He touch passes to Matute. Matute finds Lockridge. Sending the ball to Richardson, but the pass knocked away by Lariche. Davis with the header. Encarnacion trying to keep it in bounds. He's unable to do so, and it's off Bob Jones, however, so a throw in for the Eagles. Chipman throws this one in. Ball stolen away, but a whistle on a tripping foul. Called against Gene Carrero, and a free kick for TBC. Thank you, Mr. John Wan, for letting us know you're watching here on the live feed. Appreciate the compliment as well. Bruins at midfield. Coming up on 8 minutes remaining. Thought the ball might have gone out of bounds, but Bob Jones keeps it in play. Loose ball, Vasquez keeps it away from the attacker. Baird at midfield has one man to beat, but Andrew Buckley taps it out of bounds. It'll be Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Give credit to Coach Fulton. He sees an opportunity to get his reserves on the field and get them some repetition. Good job, because you never know, one of your starters gets hurt in the postseason, somebody has to step in and take his place. So coaches, when they see that opportunity to get their reserves some reps, many of them will take advantage of it. Ball knocked down and kept in the possession of the Bruins. Number 16, Jose Lara, keeps the ball away from Encarnacion. About 6:40 left to play, assuming our time matches what the officials have. Bruins up the right sideline. Now toward the corner, and a pass attempt goes astray and out of bounds. Two Bruins attackers were ready to receive the pass, but it's a goal kick for TBC. Now seeing the Reach was wide open on the left side of the net and had nobody in front of him. Intercepted by Buckley. That's Lariche, number 18. Lariche gets around one defender, dribbles inside, takes the shot, and knocked away on a diving save from Cochran. Save number 5. Lariche with his first attempt of the night. It's on goal. We mentioned Yashid Lariche quite a bit in this second half, a junior from Marietta, Georgia, majoring in business administration. Corner kick for Bob Jones. Second of the half, 5th overall, turn and a fire and a miss wide to the right. Gene Carrero with his first attempt of the night. He has 2 goals on the season and 2 assists. Bob Jones came in with 58 goals on the night. With the 7 they've scored, they are now at 65 goals. And this is game number 15. All the way over to the far sideline, out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles, so Bob Jones will have the throw in. And the official right near us says we do have about 4 minutes unless the officials choose to add time, because remember we had an injury delay a little while ago. We also had that long extended halftime due to a light tower malfunction. So our time does match the official time. Turn and a fire, but not much on that. And Cochran picks it up. Last shot attempt taken by Caleb Felber. He has 6 goals on the season. Looks like he got the top of the ball and drove it more into the ground. Well, that's going to do it. The officials are just going to go ahead and stop the game with Bob Jones leading 7-0. There were a couple minutes left on the clock, but the final score, Bob Jones University 7, Trinity Baptist College 0. Quick summary of the 7 goals scored by the Bruins for the Bob Jones fans. Jordan Cruz, Eli Solomon, Ryan Bolt, Caleb Adams, Victor Oladipo has 2, and Gashid Larish has 1. I may have miscalled that last goal a while back, but 7 on the board for Bob Jones. The Bruins are now 11-2-2 overall on the season and a perfect 4-0 in South Region play. Trinity Baptist drops to 4-7 and 4-4 in South Region play. This coming Tuesday afternoon, it's Trinity Baptist College playing their final regular season home game. That's going to be against Johnson University of Florida. Bob Jones has 2 games remaining, non-conference, both at home. Regent University on October 29th and Montreat College on October 30th. Well, thank you again, everybody, for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Thanks to our viewers, and thank you especially to those who let us know you're watching. But to all of our viewers, without you watching, there's no reason for us to do this. Congratulations to Nazir Guanipa and Selena Perez, this year's homecoming Mr. and Miss TBC. For Coach Dan Robertson, Dean Bureau, my son on camera, the athletic director of Trinity Baptist College, Mr. John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.